Hello and welcome. My name is agirlMegan, and this is Alan Wake 2. Alan Wake 2 is a direct sequel to the first Alan Wake and follows novelist Alan Wake through his creepy interdimensional adventures. And unlike the first one, this is a survival horror game. So, without further ado, let's see just how creepy this game is, shall we?
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Oh dear. You need some clothes, sir. Mm-hmm. Ah. Perfect. What a great start. You're just gonna leave me here? This is not normal. Okay. I don't know where we're going. I don't know what we're doing, but we're going there naked. I'd imagine that our feet hurt walking on all kinds of sharp sticks and rocks. Why don't we have any shoes? Where are our clothes? I don't know. I'm very lost. No, we're not doing that. Really? I hate it here. This is all the faster we're going. Are you gonna do this the whole game? Is this the whole game? Huh. Looks like a light over there. Whoa! Can someone please help me? Maybe not you. Maybe not you. No, never mind. Not you. Not you. Did you just shoot me? I didn't know I was playing Outlast. Oh boy.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
It's a beautiful game.
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Invitation. Okay. Get to the crime scene,
Worth
find the deputies.
memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
I should take a look at that map.
Where is the map? Ah. Nightmare territory. I just got here.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
The map displays key locations.
Quit your belly aching, Thornton. I'm up here now. That's just how the cookie crumbles. Hey, over here. Hey there.
Hey
Agent
there.
Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? It was you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Any witnesses to the crime?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some, organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, but you know, inside.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Oh, it's so pretty. You can access the case board inside the Mind Place. There we go.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
That's pretty cool.
The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Okay, the case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. Okay. Okay. Ah. The victim was reported missing in 2010, discovered in 2012, buried in a shallow grave. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Found in Cauldron Lake in 2018, some organs missing. Say the body does not match 8 years spent in a lake. And then found 2 weeks ago. So this is the guy who we were playing as. Chest wound was ruled as the cause of death. Tattooing on the body is illegible. Okay. Murder method. Slight difference in murders. Okay. 2 of the victims had bruising, some form of restraint. Most recent victim died. Major chest trauma. And then bloating because they were found in the water. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery technique. Maybe a sportsman or a hunter. Okay. Don't have anything in my little file. What are my goals? Oh, okay. This is a cool place. I like this. Oh, I like this a lot. It actually looks very cozy, very homey. Oh, we have a deer with lots of antlers. My desk, hopefully a hot cup of coffee.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
I already really like how immersive the game is.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Okay. I've never been to the Pacific Northwest, so I mean, all I know is Twilight. So I guess if it's anything like that. That's basically it. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
No phone.
Try explaining it one more time.
How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan?
I must be close.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the
It's
store.
Bella Thorne's dad.
Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
You unlocked your first key image. You can place it on the caseboard inside the mind place. Okay. Okay.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Begins a new line of investigation. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. It will prompt a new question. Okay, consistent with other murders. Okay.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Inside stab wound, chest cut open, heart removed.
Okay. So I have to put them here each time. Oh, okay, there.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Okay, the clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. Okay, learn more about the victim and more about the killer.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Okay.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Okay. I wonder if it's going to be beneficial to collect all of the clues and then go to my board.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Okay. Alright, I guess I should go back to my board, since I have things now. And these are both for later. Okay.
Was he killed here, or brought here after? For display?
So this looks like a different little area where we can, like, look for things.
A creepy twig sculpture?
Creepy twig sculpture. Love that.
Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Wash your hands, take the chicken out of the fridge, take a nap. Okay. Oh, light. Thank God. I feel like I'm still gonna have to turn up the brightness.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Okay. So I have to wash my hands. Wash my hands. Maybe not in the kitchen sink. But you'd think. Wash my hands in the toilet. Wash my hands. And then take a nap was last. I remember that. Take a nap was last. So there's that. Try again. Okay. I did it! Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. Okay.
Welcome back, Anderson.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state, but yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Okay. Let's see if there's anything else I can put on my case board. Can I put it up there? Ah, here.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Okie dokie. And then these are for later.
Large amount of blood on the table.
Oh.
The victim died here. I think that's everything.
Okay, I missed
for now,
that.
at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Okay, let's go think about it.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Premeditated or spontaneous?
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Okay, you can use profiling inside Saga's mind place to get inside the heads of suspects and victims. Okay.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake, before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act
This is
of violence.
creepy.
This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Okay. Lots of points of interest.
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Okay, so she can listen to the things that she profiled, which is cool. On the case board. Well, let me see if there's anything else. Nope, nothing else I can put up there. Okay.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
Well, bye.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales?
Can I
They
take
come
the
out
piece
from
of
under the
paper?
boulder.
It makes no sense.
I would like the piece of paper. That seems important. Okay.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm. Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest.
Mmm.
I must find out what.
Yum. Okay, so here's the manuscript page.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
This is another Saw movie. What's that? No. What's that?
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one. I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
I don't know where to put this one. Here. No? Maybe it's something new? Oh, here. Anything else?
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who.
Hey,
don't let
you
it
made it
drag
back.
you in.
Good.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot. Okay, take the
Let's
car.
get the car, drive to
the
Bright
falls.
Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Hopefully we're close to the car. There we go.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Awesome.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Oh, look how pretty.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
This place is beautiful.
The diner's just up the waterfront.
Oh dear, diner.
Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Where's the Starbucks?
Hi.
Hi.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care.
This is cute.
You had. Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee.
I love this.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my,
Oh,
I mean
dear.
our float will be the belle of all of this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days.
Oh, I like it. Oh, look how cute.
This is my first Deer Fest. Let me guess. The FBI.
What gave it
Welcome to
away?
Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here.
I'm sure
I
it
got you
wasn't
most
my
of the coffee.
coat.
Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Coffee.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say.
That's how I call
Casey,
my
you
nerves
compare
too.
notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Why is the sheriff so cute though?
We've
Like,
looked
hello,
through the
sheriff.
case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron late last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details.
Ooh.
Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
This is cool. I'm very interested in the case. Wonder if there's anything we can put on the case board. Nope.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
I think cults in video games are so interesting. Like, Far Cry 5, that was one of my favorite video games ever. I just find this subject like super interesting. Okay, so I have to find
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so cult goal. Can't even read what that says. What kind of cult?
That's it.
Is there a connection to Deerfest? Oh. Why did we put that up there? There we go. Symbols. There we go. Hold on, let me see. I think we have to do Oh, called stashes. Here we go. Which is something I already opened.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
Perfect. Glad I got that. Nice.
Think.
I am thinking. There we go.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
I love how she just keeps it on her.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
Do I know
I
you?
thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Okay, that was weird. Okay, bye.
Hello.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Bye. God, so
Hey,
beautiful.
what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Or I'll walk in first, that's fine.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Just
Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
How are you?
That guy's
So we
missing
share
his
a morgue
leg.
with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget.
Jeez.
I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
What gentleman?
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
And now this is mortuary assistant. which is a great game and a scary game.
Okay, let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues? The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
That's weird.
Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest.
So I think maybe more. Nope, I have to be a different case. There we go.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. Right.
I like how
smudged,
organized
inverted.
like all of our clues are. It makes me very happy.
Before removal. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Organized. So where's the thing that says cult symbols? There we go.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
I'm sorry, were we not wearing gloves?
Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light.
That just occurred to me. We are not wearing gloves.
Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
I guess she missed that day at FBI school.
Fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Whoa! 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 What just happened?
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
in the world is happening?
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies. What?
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Okay, well, safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable.
Go!
Go where? Where's the door? Oh god.
Vanished.
Whoa! Okay, well that was and now for a song break. Good place to end. Okay. Well, sounds like a good place to end. A weird place to end, but a good one.